We are back here on Girl Talk. Bonnie Barth has joined us from Abbey Floor Fashion. And by the way, Erin.
Yes.
Your name is Erin Lenz, in case you
Thank
didn't
you.
notice. Erin Murphy, I'm sorry I called her Erin.
I heard it's a compliment, so it's fine.
She's adorable. She's adorable. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
It's always fun because you come right after Michelle so often, and we talk about, and Chrissy, this is new for you, we talk about fashion.
And then we segue.
And then we segue into floor fashion.
Perfect. And I think with floors right now, what I saw, because I'm back from Italy yesterday, and what I saw in Italy, Italian tile and everything, is color. And we always think about adding some color to our house, giving it a fresh look.
Yes.
And adding that color in a tile backsplash, doing a renovation to a bathroom and adding some color. I think sometimes that people are too afraid to bring anything but beiges and grays and tans into it. So adding some color, that was the one thing that I was impressed with.
What colors are you seeing?
Oh my gosh, one black bathroom was done in white and blue, like a checkerboard, with a beautiful blue mosaic. There was a shower that was a multicolor 1x1 tile, backsplashes in multicolors. So very, very interesting compared to over here. We don't see so much color.
Are you seeing the kind of the old school floral tiles, the big, do you know what I'm?
Yes, I do. They're mission tiles. A lot of times we think of hand painted Spanish tiles.
Yes.
And yes, you know what? There's several companies. Soho has some that we have at the store that have that hand painted mission tile look for them. And we're starting to see a trend going that way to color to these old European looks.
That's
and
exactly.
I think that it's
you would love
fascinating.
it. It's really pretty, and even in a real contemporary or modern home, it can add such a pop.
Exactly. You know, I always tell people, if you're building your home and you want it for your taste, don't be afraid to add some color. Don't think about resale value, because chances are you sell it and somebody's going to change
come in
it
and
anyway.
paint it. Exactly. Are you seeing a lot of the tile used as accents? Are you seeing a lot of floor tiles or borders?
Well, floor tiles, we're doing some borders, not as many as you would think. Bathroom showers, a lot of borders, there's so many ways to add color without overdoing it. Backsplashes, we're seeing a lot of color. Just in an inset or an accent dot every so often. So if you've got a really, really serene
Zen-like spa.
if you've got a really, really serene countertop without a lot of movement in it, adding some color to your backsplash is a great way of creating a focal point in the kitchen.
When you're doing something like a room for massage therapy, is color even a consideration, or how do you design something like that?
Sure.
What's important?
Definitely, I would say probably darker colors. You don't want anything that's too bright. Like the environment isn't going to be like
stimulating.
Fluorescent lights and things like that. So definitely a lot more neutrals and
blues, probably.
Oh yeah, blues. That probably makes sense too. Are you doing a lot of the tile floors that look like the wood grains?
That was another thing that I noticed in Italy.
Yeah.
Wood look porcelain tiles on a lot of the floors in the shopping center stores that we were going through, and in some of the homes that I was in. A lot of Turkish travertine, Italian travertine, and marble also.
Oh, a lot of the natural travertines, marbles? Okay.
Yep, but a lot of wood look tiles, and I have to tell you, some of the styles that I saw there were stunning, so hopefully they'll make their way to America.
Where in Italy were you?
We were in the northern section near Venice, Milan, Vicenza, Verona.
Do we pick up on trends after Europe? Or do we tend?
I think Italians are the main trendsetter in tile innovation. Some of the best names in Italian tile, like Sherdomus, come to us, and we get them maybe after the fact. And I've noticed that in our area, the trends tend to come here after they hit New York and Florida, because I've been at some of the tile shows, seen some amazing stuff in Florida, for instance, and maybe 6, 7, 8 months later, we'll have it up here in our area.
That sounds about right.
Well, and the other thing before we go, what about size of tile? I heard you mention mosaic, but
For
I've
color,
been seeing big.
oh my, the large format tiles
Yes.
now. When I first started in flooring 20 years ago, it was hard to get people to move from a 6x6 to a 12x12.
Correct.
18x18s
Forget
took a
it.
couple of years. 24x24s right now we're seeing. In the rectangles, we're seeing 15x30s and 24x48s.
That's massive.
They
I
add
love it.
such
I love it.
a
Grand
nice look.
feeling.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my
it
gosh.
makes the room look more expansive.
Don't you think? I love it too. We're going to take a break. Bonnie, thank you for joining us.
You're
Stay
welcome.
with us. There's a lot more to come here on Girl Talk.